I'm Aaron Webb, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿 go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. Amazing human beings doing phenomenal things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, we got a little thump in this thing today. We got a hard hitter coming at you, 6 feet, all 175 pounds, defensive back. Woo! Tennessee Martin got a good one, and my guy below, Aaron Webb. Welcome to the show, Aaron. How you doing today, man?
I'm great. I'm excited to be here. I appreciate you guys.
Yo, this cat is hungry, y'all. This cat is hungry. We gotta use our platform to give exposure to cats like this, because I'm so proud to have this young man on the show today. With that being said, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside the architect, the guru, my partner in crime, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling like I got a new best friend, man. You wasn't here. Me and Aaron was chopping it up, so I'm gonna have to kick you to the curb, brother.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, though, Kev. I bet you won't come across that middle, though.
I bet you I won't.
Bet you won't come across that. Hey, Aaron, are you locking them down on the outside in the middle? What?
Man, I'm reading my keys, trying to get better every day.
They say this boy got a back pedal like a tricycle, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, B. Jones, they see me on the field. They wouldn't. Aaron, you go get somebody else. We ain't got to worry about the head coach. It's all good.
It's all good.
Hey, well, check this out. Tennessee Martin, St. Louis, Missouri. First off, we love St. Louis, Missouri. Y'all have showed us a ton of love. We've had a couple of future stars that have came out of St. Louis that has graced the presence of You Got Next. But we need to ask a small favor from y'all. Me and Kevin, we on our mission not to 1,000. We did that already. 2022 has blessed us with 1,000 subscribers. Now we on that mission to get to 2,000 subscribers. So it never is going to stop. And we going to keep bringing y'all some people. We need y'all to do a small favor on the count of 3. Tennessee Martin, we need you to smash that subscribe button, become a part of our family, come into our house, come check us out, come rock with your boys, tap in, show us some love. Aaron, is your people ready to rock with us?
Yes, you know they is.
All right, let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, man, it's something special about that part of the show. Every time, I don't know why, I get the goosebumps. But check this out. If you did smash that button, we got over 150 episodes of You Got Next from content creators, athletes, coaches, wrestlers. It don't matter. It's something enough for everybody. So go check them out. And also, sit back, relax, sip on you some tea right now, because we about to drop a SLT bomb on your head. We about to give y'all a banger. Buckle up. We got Aaron Webb in the building. Aaron, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
No, I am. Let's get it.
Let's go to work.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Top 5 music artists. We're gonna start. This is in order.
Okay.
We're gonna go Lil Durk. We're gonna go Young Boy 2. We're gonna go Trippie Redd. Now, I know a lot of people may not like Trippie Redd.
Oh,
but it's what I like.
That's right. It's your show.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. Gotta throw Michael Jackson in there.
MJ.
And probably YF and Lucci.
Boy, if I tell you this, how old are you, Aaron?
I'm 20 years old.
You have the epitome of a 20-year-old list right there, man. I can't.
He's sprinkled MJ in there, though, man.
He sprinkled MJ in there. You know, Young Boy, he from Louisiana. You know that, right, KT?
I don't care. I'm
NBA Young Boy from Louisiana. So I got to give some love on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Michael Jackson, the GOAT. All right, so what are some of your favorite sports teams?
Favorite sports teams, Los Angeles Rams. I like the Raiders.
Raiders.
Who else? Green Bay Packers. As far as basketball, and I would say honestly, the Chicago Bulls, probably my favorite team.
Man, they looking real spicy right now, man.
I know. I like what the Bulls did put together. Now, you grew up on the Bulls, or is this just like, hey,
It's
I
more
saw
so,
the players?
I still love Derrick Rose.
Okay.
So I got his shoes, and ever since he was in Chicago, I kind of jumped on that Chicago bandwagon, and I kind of really been on it since. And I love DeMar DeRozan, so I love what he and Zach.
DeRozan. Yep, I like DeMar DeRozan too, man.
Yeah, he a mid-range killer. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero? I would say Superman, just because I feel like he can do it all. Like, can't nobody beat him. I feel like he's the ultimate superhero.
He is the ultimate superhero.
So
I love your Superman pick, but I'm kind of disappointed with a name like Aaron Webb. That was a toss-up for Spider-Man.
Ooh, good one, KT.
But I know I get people would say that, but I just feel like I would choose the dominant. Like, I like being dominant,
Yeah.
I got you, man. So
That was Apex Predator. See, you ought to be from Louisiana because that kid there's an Apex Predator, KT.
you just got to stop mentioning Louisiana. Good grief.
I'm just saying his mindset, he could have been at
yeah, but
Louisiana love.
Yeah. All right. So for this question, you're not going to be Clark Kent. You're going to be the Black Superman, Calvin Ellis. So Calvin, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Theme song. I would say "Power" by Kanye West.
Hey.
Yeah. That give me hype before anything. It get me locked in.
No one man should have all that power.
Turn me up. Turn me up.
Yeah, when Kanye hit, he hit, but when he don't, B. Jones still.
Kevin, I'm not gonna let you disrespect Yeezy too many more times, man.
Say, man, 3 weeks in a row. No, let me tell you something. 3 weeks in a row, I gave that man.
That's true.
My coaches group. I like Kanye. Oh, Kanye. So
all right, that's true.
Like I said, it's not about us. It's about Aaron Webb.
Yeah.
And I think it's safe to say that he's in the family. So go ahead.
Man, this kinfolk right here. All right, Aaron. So let's tell him the story, my friend, because you've been there, you've done that. First and foremost, to come out of the Lou, it's something. I got a soft spot for St. Louis, KT. Let me tell you why. I grew up a Saints fan. I'm a Saints fan, Aaron. Just so you know, if you ain't watched the show before, I'm from Louisiana. I'm a Saints fan. Okay. I grew up hating the St. Louis Rams, right? Because they was always giving us the business. Then all of a sudden they changed conferences and then they moved the whole team out of St. Louis. I mean, it all of a sudden became a city that I felt like anger for. I kind of felt sorry for them, right? I'm like, dang, how you just tear the heart out of a community like that? No more football. Left them with posters of Sam Bradford all over the place. But man, what was it like for you growing up in the St. Louis area? Give us a sense of the vibe of the football that comes out of that area.
The sense of the vibe, like me growing up in St. Louis, it's always been fun. The thing with me and in terms of football, I didn't really start football until a little later than some of my other friends. But I always loved football. And honestly, we took it for granted with the St. Louis Rams being here because they weren't they was good, but they weren't very good. Like they weren't winning as much games as other teams was in other cities. So when they left, that's when it kind of hurt. That's when it really hurt because it's like, dang, they get to Los Angeles and all of a sudden want to start winning games and becoming big time, But
oh yeah, that must have really hurt. Oh my goodness.
So it's like we took it for granted. But as far as growing up, I always loved football. It's always been what I wanted to do. Ever since I never could be on offense. I never could be on offense for it because I always wanted to hit somebody. Always. So it was just naturally in me to be a defensive back and to attack it,
Now, is Tennessee more than HBCU?
No, sir.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
It's just but we do play against HBCUs like TSU, I think. Okay. Now you started in football at what age? When did you start playing? What age? That's like 13.
God, that's kind of old for football, though. So you was almost like
No, I would say it's like about 10 years old.
Okay. So you started kind of like in middle school.
Yeah, I started Okay.
All right. Perfect.
Like 5th grade, honestly. To be honest, take serious 5th grade. So
And then that kind of progressed, and you wanted to play on the defense. I kind of got what you're saying. So let's talk a little bit about your story, because you got this come from, rise from the ashes type story. You had to go to JUCO route. I mean, and every time somebody tells me they went and played JUCO, the first thing that pops up in my head is Last Chance U. That's just how it is. Last Chance U pops up. I'm thinking that is like the experience of all JUCO kids. So tell us a little bit about your experience in JUCO.
My experience in JUCO, I went to Iowa Western Community College. So Iowa Western is a very top tier community college in terms of how it looks. It's almost like a Division I prep. But at the same time, we still going through the same. People forget it just because it looks good. They don't think we going through the same stuff that other JUCOs are going through. We got to get up at 4 a.m. We had to do that continuous. I remember, shout out to my DB coach, Coach Finney, one of the best defensive back coaches probably ever. I will always want to be with him, it's like when you're doing something, they make it so hard on you mentally. Like it's a challenge every day. Like it's almost like they do things on purpose to test you to see if you still want to be at that JUCO, to see if you still want to get it every day. Like but I love them for it, because it made me, it turned me into,
it gave you that fire, you got it, that mindset.
Yeah, like you either got it or you don't in JUCO. Like you either gonna work hard or you're not. It's no in between. You cannot hide in JUCO. That's what I love about it. So my experience was good. It was down. I was down some days because you see your homeboy getting all these offers, and it seemed like he ain't did nothing. It seemed like he been here for 2 hot seconds, and because he got a connection, or like bounce backs. They come from say Oregon. He gets to JUCO, and in less than like a week, he already has an offer without playing. So
right, because of the organization he came from, because of the prestige of
politics. It's all politics.
Man, that's in every sports though. And as the more we do that, you got next, because I tell you what, Aaron, we've sat so it's some NFL talent have sat in the same seat as you, man. Yeah. And they got cut off rosters just because they didn't have that pedigree, or they come from a South Alabama or something like that, man. Yeah. So it is absolute nuts.
It's cold-blooded, but I wouldn't change. And then, when you hear JUCO in high school, like I used to be one of them, honestly. I used to be like, man, I ain't going JUCO. I want to go FBS. I want to go to the top schools, Yeah. But my circumstance, my grades weren't good enough. I had to go JUCO. So it was the only opportunity that I had. And me, I'm the type of kid, I'm from St. Louis. So if I get that opportunity, I'm going to make the best. Like, that's how my mama raised me,
Hey, so let's talk. You kinfolk now, Aaron. I gotta call you out. I mean, I'm listening to you talk. You extraordinarily articulate. You great with your words. High level communicator. Tell us what happened with the grades, man. What was up with your grades?
With the grades, it was never my mental. It was never me not being smart enough. It was all like it was me applying myself.
Okay.
I worried too much about what people thought, and I was so caught up in trying to be cool with everybody and trying to, not doing what I needed to do. I didn't take it serious in terms of my grades, but I was always a smart kid. I just always was below average in terms of turning in my work on time. It'd be little things like that. Like I wanted to play around before I took care of business. Yeah, that's something I learned as I went.
Dog, we 13 minutes into this thing, and I can already tell you a smart kid, dog. That's I would let you around my family. I can already tell you a good kid. That's no doubt in my mind. So now you came off with you came out with like a little old soul. You talked about having that mentality. Yeah. When I saw your position title as a rover, it's like, I don't know why that position just it reminds me of the Ronnie Lotts, the Steve Atwaters. For some odd reason, it's just that's a hard hitting position because it's kind of a combination, right, of safety / cornerback. You kind of do it all. You the one that's stuck covering all these little fast, shifty slot receivers, but yet you come up and you bring the thump, man. So tell us a little bit about that rover position, man, and how you been coached up in that role.
Well, shout out to my coach, Coach Belize, my defensive coordinator. He's the one who I was a corner going into there, but I had to do this workout. I had to do a workout to even receive my scholarship. That's a lot. That's also another thing a lot of people don't know. I had to do a workout with my teammate Fareed that came from my same JUCO. I had to do a private workout that he wanted to see how I moved, and once he seen that, that's when he decided to put me at rover, like nickelback. And I think, honestly, it's the best decision anybody's could have made in terms of my career, because I like to tackle and be close to the ball, but I also like to cover, so it's a perfect position. I kind of get to freelance Like it's not that much assignment you got to do, but you still got to be fine tuned in what everybody else is doing to make sure, you know, you.
Yeah, that's pure instinct. Yeah, you got to play a lot off instinct.
What you say? Yeah,
I said you got to play off a lot off instinct.
Exactly. I get to blitz. I get to just move all around, and for me, I love it. I love it.
Now, why UT Martin, dog? First off, you look great in the navy and orange. Yeah, I'm curious. You talked about going to this prestigious JUCO. Why did you decide to go to UT Martin, man?
Well, I decided to go to UT Martin because honestly, out of JUCO, I only played 3 games total. Listen to this stat line. I played 3 games total. Only had about 5 tackles. That's it. So hearing that, people be like, you went Division I, like you went. It was all about my mind, and I knew. I used to tell my mom, like, you know, my mom used to always be like we wondering like when it's gonna come together. You see other people getting offers. When it's like, you know, when is it gonna come? Like that's stressful sometimes. So I always knew in my head, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. And once I get there, I'm gonna make the best of it. And SEMO was the first to offer me. Like
Southeastern Missouri.
Yes, sir. But it was a walk-on. And my this particular point in my life, like a walk-on just wasn't what we needed. Like we needed everything paid for. Like, you know, that stuff be expensive.
Yep.
So I wanted to make it happen in terms of getting everything paid for. So I did whatever it took. So I went to that workout and did phenomenally well in front of Coach Polizzi. And I got the call, and it was a full ride, and that was instantly. That was like the calling. Like I prayed about it. And
wow, you must have killed that workout.
UT Martin was the school.
All right, okay. Well, now you do it. Not only are you taking advantage of your education, you got it together in the classroom. You definitely putting it together on the field. You're relatively young, man. You still got what, 2-3 years of eligibility left?
3 years, yeah. 3 years.
So we now at the beginning. So we want to bring you back year after year. So we kind of let the nation keep up with Aaron Webb. Every off season, every spring break, we wanted to bring you back. But you also taking advantage of this opportunity with this new NIL money. I saw you, young man. I saw you with the campus mogul.
Trying to get to it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your campus mogul and your TNNS cryptocurrency. Tell us a little bit about some of the stuff you putting your hands into, man, taking advantage of this situation.
Yes, sir. As far as the campus mogul and crypto, I'm somebody who I like to advocate for myself, and I feel like I just always feel like I never had enough exposure. So anytime I can try to go grab it or seek knowledge from somebody about it, I'm going to do it. So the campus mogul, I actually seen my teammate, his name was 𝐤𝐸𝐵AKER. He had the campus mogul stuff, but he wasn't really taking it serious, you know. He didn't really know the ins and outs. So I reached out to them.
Wow.
I reached out to them on Instagram, just trying to see if it was any opportunity to be a part of your brand. And once they see how I am as a kid, like, you know, as a man, that's when it really worked out. So I kind of reached out to them. They never really reached out to me. I reached out to them, and it just became a partnership, and it's been taken
Wow. So that's been the story of your life. You always just take that initiative.
It always seems like I'm the underdog, and then I prove myself, and it's just a continuous cycle. I always have to do more than others. Like I just took it and ran with it, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing.
All right, so Aaron, you telling us that you got your own money, so I got to ask you a question. I'm gonna get in your business, okay? All right, so have you seen the movie? It's older than you, but way older. Have you seen the movie The Program? Have you heard of it?
I probably heard of it, but I don't recall seeing it.
Okay, so you gotta watch that movie. You gotta watch it.
Program.
All right, yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. Okay, several players from different backgrounds try to cope with the pressures of playing football at a major university. And one of the reasons you need to watch is because Halle Berry's in it.
I knew it.
Yes, you know that. Yeah. And then you got Omar Epps, right? So Omar Epps' character is Darnell.
Okay.
Halle Berry's character is Autumn. So for Sports Life Talk, you're Darnell. Is there an Autumn in your life?
Oh, that smile, that was class. That was worth $1 million, Kevin. I wish we could just put a meme on that.
Like, do I really?
I would say it definitely is somebody who has potential.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm honestly too much focused on that, but she definitely keep me on track, you know?
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure she knows who she is, Kevin.
On track, and she runs track as well. So it's like we kind of keep each other balance.
She at
It's
Tennessee
never
more.
too much. It's never too much pull, to where
Yeah.
you're not focused on this and you're not focused on that. So I feel like it would be too soon, but definitely,
Is she at Tennessee Martin with you? Or?
yes, sir.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to do long. This is
Well, Kevin, she run track, so she probably fine.
Hey, you better stay away from nephew's girls. Stop playing, man. Speaking of playing, B. Jones, is it that time?
Is it that time? All right, Kevin. I was sitting up there enjoying this young man and his character. But hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go tit for tat. We go against each other in a competition, and you now are officially calling all the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So this is our version of Would You Rather. Both hosts will present to you an option. You select one of those options, and that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And in 2022, me and Kevin have been working. We've been grinding. We have done about 38, 39 episodes. And this is officially episode number 40, because one episode we didn't do championship round. This is officially episode number 40. So congratulations on that. But you're in a tough spot because we literally are tied up at 19-19, Aaron. 19-19. So whoever wins this episode today will break the tie. But we got a long 2022, so y'all keep rocking with us. Keep rooting for your boy to beat the Mouth to the South, B. Jones, because I think this is my year. I'm feeling real good. Kevin was a 2021 champion. All right, here we go. Round number 1. Aaron Webb, would you rather get a scoop and score to tie the game late in the fourth quarter of a championship game, or
get the game-winning interception in a rivalry game?
Now you got it. Now hold on. I know you're thinking, I want the game-winning pick, right? But that's in a rivalry game. With mine, you in a championship game, and you just
won the game for sure. Yours,
in a rivalry game,
but you win on mine on a pick 6.
I would say, honestly, so the choices is a scoop and score to win the game.
No, scoop and score to tie in the late fourth quarter of a championship game. It's for the marbles. It's for everything.
And then mine
championship game, natty. Yeah, I feel like I'm going with that because that's the natty. That's the championship game. Like a rivalry game, a rivalry game is cool. That's big time, but nothing beats our whole goal is the natty, the national championship. So if we got a chance to keep playing and win, that's what I'm going with.
All right. Yeah, you went with the right one. All right, round number 2.
Hey, Deion Sanders went with the pick. But let's go, man. Let's go.
All right, Aaron. Round number 2. Would you rather become an all-star caliber NFL player on an up-and-coming team, which means you're going to lose a whole lot. It's going to take years to build. But you're an all-star caliber player in the NFL, or
be a role player on an NFL championship caliber team?
So you're getting rings, but you're a role player.
You're getting rings, but you're a role player. But on one hand, you get into the paper, and you a star.
Yeah, but you're on the trash team.
You're on the trash team.
You're on the Jaguars.
See,
my bad, Jacksonville.
The young me would have chose to be on the bad team and be the main focus. But honestly, I would choose to be a role player and do whatever I got to do to help a championship team win, because eventually championship builds. Eventually, somewhere in between, I'm going to work hard. I know the type of player I am. I'm going to work hard to just become that main player. So that's what I would go with.
Well, I love that answer.
There you go, Kevin. That was a good answer. That was actually an intelligent answer. All right. But you didn't do yourself no favors, Webb. Here we go. Final round.
All right. So would you rather, and this is on a passing down, cover Deebo Samuel with Jimmy G at quarterback, or
cover CeeDee Lamb with Dak Prescott at quarterback? It's a passing down. You a rover.
And who would I rather cover, CeeDee Lamb or Deebo Samuel?
Yep.
Oh, I want all the smoke. I'm going with Deebo Samuel. Not knocking CeeDee Lamb. He's a terrific talent, obviously, Pro Bowl type receiver. But Deebo Samuel is probably top 3 right now. I want all.
Debo's a dog.
No,
I got to give you credit for that one. I like that answer. That young man said, "I want all the smoke." Congratulations, Kevin. I gave you. If anybody's rocking, I gave Kevin good sound effects this episode.
You did, man.
I showed you love. Congratulations, Kevin. That was a good one. That was some good answers, Aaron. You had us both worried over here. So congratulations, Kevin is now up to 20 games.
Hey, I had lost like 3 or 4 in a row, didn't I?
I had first off, I won 4 in a row, and I won 5 out of 6.
So I needed that one, Aaron.
Yeah,
Thank
you need it. You need it. Well,
I ain't gonna pull up the belt. I ain't gonna use the belt tonight. I'm being humble.
All right, Aaron. What the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. We got a few minutes here. All right. So tell us, what does the future hold for you? We know you got 3 more years of academic eligibility, but for some odd reason in my pit, in my stomach, I feel like you're bigger than that. Right. So what is the plans, man? What does the future look like for you?
Honestly, to continue to grow my brand as far as me as a, being a UT Martin, to continue to grow it and get the most exposure. That's why I'm on a show like this. Like, I love it. And honestly, to do great this year, I feel like I got 2 good years or 1 good, because last year I was a role player, exactly what we were talking about, a role player, just trying to, get into the seams of, I was straight out of JUCO. So it's a lot of things that I didn't think I had to learn that I did learn in terms of Division I football and the politics and everything like that came with it. Now it's almost like my breakout year. I feel it. Like, I feel like this is like what it's going to be. And I feel like I got this and I got next year and I'm in the combine. Like,
ooh, I love it. And listen, man, you've been working hard too. You got like 28,000 followers, so you already building your own brand. Hey, you working hard, man. You grinding. So I'm excited to see where you come with that. Yes, and also, Kevin, before you go, Tennessee Martin gets they produced NFL caliber players before. So I'm just saying.
It's plenty of them, but shout out to Jalen Moore too. He's a receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. He came from UT Martin.
There it is.
Yep. All right. So besides Instagram, where can people find you on social media?
Twitter. My Twitter name is underscore. It's 2 underscores. Aaron7. Find me on Twitter. So that's another way to find me. I'm mainly on Twitter and Instagram, so it's back and forth.
All right. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my mama, obviously. Shout out to, again, my coaches at UT Martin, Coach Spalisi, my defensive coordinator, my head coach, Coach Simpson. Without the head man, it never, this wouldn't happen. Shout out to my trainers, Coach Jerry, Coach BG, Coach Jones. So it's a lot of them. Shout out to my twin brother. Got a twin brother. Run track at the school called Fonbine in St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to my high school coach, Coach Smith.
All right, Aaron. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person who should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Mm-hmm. I told them my story. I want you to do the same. So with that said, Aaron, who are you giving your game ball to?
I would give my game ball to, personally, my trainer and my cousin as well. His name is DeMarco Ritchie. Phenomenal story in terms of all the adversity he had to face. And he was just like me. He was an up-and-coming football player, but injuries took him out. And now he instead of being bitter and not really helping, he helps kids all the time. Trains them and just prepping them for what, this football game is really like, whether they little, whether they middle school, whether it's my age. So I honestly think that's who should have next, because it's all about learning experience. So
I like that. DeMarco. It's DeMarco, right?
DeMarco Ritchie, yeah.
DeMarco Ritchie, you are on the clock. Aaron Webb, brother, we got to bring you back because 30 minutes wasn't enough for this show. Dog, I'm so excited. When is the first game, man?
The first game is September 1st.
All right, September the 1st, man. That's going to be a big weekend for Sports Life Talk Nation because we will be tuning in and supporting our new little brother. Hey, Aaron Webb, you the truth, man. Your energy is just infectious. Your vibe is the real. If we could just get you to sprinkle in a little bit of some Nelly or something and then into that top 5. You Aaron Webb, you got next. Sports Life Talk Nation. I don't know, man. I love doing this, KT. I love doing this, man. Check this out. We need y'all to throw some love our way. If you didn't smash subscribe at the beginning of the show, smash it now. Let's keep this thing going. Share this episode with some people, because I know it's somebody out there right now that's trying to go to JUCO that don't have the grades. They want to hear about a story like Aaron's, because there's people out there who making it. There's people out there who making it and it ain't been handed to them. And this is a story of that nature, of that magnitude. So listen, the first, anybody that goes to our IG page at Sports Life Talk, tag in 5 friends. We giving away free Sports Life Talk merch. We got t-shirts coming your way. Just slide in our DM with your size, your name, and your address. We're gonna shoot that over your way. And don't forget to engage with Kevin and I. This is only one of the shows that we got. We got other shows. One of our other shows is a weekly laugh out loud live show that talks about sports, life, sneakers, the whole 9, fashion, pop culture. We go live at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, the whole 9. So, Kev, you back in the W column. I know you're feeling pretty good right now, man. I'm going to let you close this thing out.
Man, I got humbled after all those losses I got in the road. But hey, Aaron, thank you so much for rocking with us. Man, P-Tones, we have got to make it to that Tennessee game.
I'm feeling gully on that too, man. I'm feeling like we need to be the y'all play. All right, we're gonna work out the schedule offline. Yeah. We're gonna work out the schedule offline. All right, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Show some love to our little brother at _Aaron Webb 1. The dude got 28,000 followers. You need to be one. Like it, like, subscribe, share this. Let's keep the momentum going. Hey, listen, stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big and working hard and grinding, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
The craziest, I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.